so tired. My baby was up every hour last night. I do not want to clean this bathroom. I'm 36 weeks pregnant and decided all of my kitchen cabinets had to be reorganized before he arrives because obviously he's going to judge us so hard if they're not. I did get the baby Brezza. This is going to sit out on our counter and I'm sure it's going to be a lifesaver when I'm feeling like a zombie. The cabinet right above it holds all of our daughter's things currently, but since she is getting demoted and will no longer be the favorite child, we figured she could eat off the ground if she needed to. We're getting rid of all of this stuff that she doesn't use and making room for his bottles and of course my prized possessions, which are tumblers. I found some cool new organizers for this space that are going to work great. For the very top, I'm only keeping the tumblers that I don't reach for very often, but are still sentimental to me and I just cannot part with. The second shelf is for my water bottles. Yes, there's a difference. In a Wallow we trust. If you haven't tried the free sip, they are superior. If you're not aware, all tumblers are not created equal. Hydro Jug, cute, great, built-in straw. My personal favorite, simple, modern. Slim, sleek, ice lasts forever. She is that girl. Then, of course, we have the popular girl in school, Stanley. Controversial, but definitely can hurt somebody in a back alley. She's got some girth to her. She also gets nervous, so she tends to leak. So pick your poison. I have a special place in my heart for all of them. For little man's bottles, I wanted them all in one convenient place without being on the counter. It's not the most organized, but it works. For the glass bottles, I'm excited about these. I just hope I don't drop one on his head. If judgmental is your middle name, you may want to swipe now because this could be triggering for you. I will be combo feeding my baby, so we're going to be trying out a few different formulas to see which one works. This is so I don't have a mentee bee and depart from the world too soon like my father. Somehow with zero sleep and a newborn, I rolled out of bed and thought, you know what would make this day even better? Deep cleaning my closet. I have big dreams for this space, but until my kids are out of private education or I win the lottery, they're going to remain dreams. Don't get me wrong, I would love nothing more than the IKEA pack system for this space, but that's going to run me about 8 to 10K when we're working on a Walmart budget. That's humbling, almost as much as these adult diapers I was sent home with from the hospital from pushing this 8-pound baby out of my vagine. Whenever I watch an organization video, I think to myself, wow, they really have their life together, and maybe I should finally get on medication for ADHD because I really don't know how my closet ends up this bad so fast. In other news, my coworker keeps falling asleep on the job. I'm definitely gonna have to report him to upper management, so I handed him off. Hopefully HR can figure that out. Also, I must tell you, I'm finally breaking up with my other lover, my pregnancy pillow. The end of an era. My husband could not be more thrilled, but he's under strict orders to not touch me for 3 more weeks. Please tell me how people get pregnant after 6 weeks postpartum. Make it make sense. Could never be me. And when couples act surprised, like Do you not know how it works? Thinking of being pregnant again right now sends me into a literal rage, so let's move along. We're purging our closet, getting rid of everything we don't need. I have so many winter coats, still a Seattle girl at heart. The helmet was my dad's prized possession. I just don't know what to do with it or where to put it. I mean, it could come in handy if I need to bang my head against a wall, but if you have any ideas, let me know. I have so many clothes with tags on them, even though I've had them for years, and I still wear them with the tags. I just have commitment issues. I also have so many clothes from my dad that I will never get rid of. I can picture him in them and hear his voice. Ugh, it sucks. I also have a leather jacket addiction. Have I worn them since I've moved to Florida? No. Will I get rid of them? No. I love the ones from Nordstrom, Topshop, Blank NYC, and All Saints are the best. I was proud of myself. I got rid of one thing, this fringe jacket that I wore once to Nashville, and that's about it. I ran out of motivation at this point. I also had to pump, which that in itself will make you lose all desire for living. If you know, you know. Bob the Builder helped me put together my shoe rack, which I am forever grateful for. But now this is the status of my room, because I have no desire to finish it. So come back for part 2 and we'll finish it tomorrow. I've been learning how to be a garden girly over the past year. This is part 1 of our most recent garden makeover. If you don't know where to start, get this book. It's such a helpful tool. I've had big dreams of what this space could be since we moved in, and it has come such a long way. I'm going to walk you guys through what we've been up to and how we're transforming this area. As with any project, you have to start with a vision. It's so fun to dream up what your space could be. I always head to Pinterest because they have the best inspiration there. Eventually, we're going to add a whole row of windows to the side of our house, kind of like a breakfast nook situation where you can look out at the garden, but that's later down the road. Right now, we're just focusing on the garden portion, which surprisingly takes a lot of work. There's so much planning that goes into it, sourcing all of the products you need, and of course, figuring out what vegetables you ultimately want to grow in your space, what's going to grow best with each other, what zone and climate you live in. There is so much research out there. We've taken countless trips to Home Depot, even gotten Kenzie involved. She is earning her allowance, so she's loving it. Every time I start a project, without fail, in my head, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not going to take that long. And then I'm quickly humbled by the reality. James had me out there doing manual labor at 9 months pregnant, but he did do most of the work. I bet you there's about 10 easier ways to take up all this grass, but there's just something about a man with a shovel. Also, we were trying to be on a budget. Just guess how much that dainty little pile of rocks cost us. If I remember correctly, it was $175 per load. We ended up having to do 2 loads, so it came to around $400. This was the most expensive part of the project. Yes, we paid $400 for some pebbles. It was a part of my vision, okay? Don't take that from me. It was also my Valentine's Day gift. If that doesn't show you my age, I don't know what does. Okay, the most important thing you're going to need are, of course, raised beds. These gorgeous boxes come in a set of 2. We've had our previous ones for the past year. They've held up well. We've added 4 new boxes for the season. There are a lot of different formulas and methods out there on the best way to fill up your beds. You would think it was simple as just adding some dirt, but no, of course, there's a whole science behind it. We were definitely met with some struggles trying to get all of this dirt into the backyard, but #women, we're innovators. We made it work. So for the bottom, mulch, then cow manure, yes, cow shit, then we're doing raised bed soil, and then topsoil. Don't ask me why though. All I know is the soil is one of the most important parts. It's going to help your plants thrive. I'm more of a plant and pray gardener. I don't really know what I'm doing. I try and plant them far enough apart, and we really just pray and hope for the best. If you've been wanting to start a garden, just do it. Start with raised beds. I think it's easier than in-ground gardening. You're not breaking your back. And trust me, if I can do it, anyone can. There is so much to learn. I'm learning every single day. We've been putting a lot of love and work into this space. It's definitely not done, but we're happy with the progress, so come back if you want to see more. Nest with me on this stormy day. I'm 36 weeks pregnant and this child could come out at any second. I feel like I just cleaned this room, so I'm not sure how it ended up here again. Don't judge me. I'm tired, okay? My back hurts and I'm just done being pregnant. But we have a lot to get done. We finally got his bassinet. We went with Newton Baby. It's the most breathable and the biggest mattress on the market. We used it with Kenzie and loved it. I mean, just send your prayers because newborn sleep is quickly approaching and I'm terrified. I just feel like the older you get, the more important sleep becomes. So I'm just believing for the best and that he'll be a precious sleeping angel baby. For his monitor, we went with the Nanit Pro. I saw this everywhere online. It had amazing reviews. I love the breathing band for peace of mind. The structure is really nice. You can see baby perfectly and the picture quality is so good. I did end up getting the 4Moms Mamaroo swing. I didn't have this with Kenzie. I didn't even have a swing with Kenzie, but this one I've always wanted. It just looks so chic. I've seen mixed reviews on this, so I don't know how he's going to like it. I think it's really cool. It has a bunch of different settings. You can bounce them up and down, swing them all around. It has white noise. I also got the newborn insert, and honestly, I just can't wait to see his little body in here. I've yet to pack my hospital bag, which I will be doing in the next few days. I like to wait till the last minute, you know, gives me a little adrenaline rush, but I'm just throwing a few things in there now. I truly don't know how my room ends up in this state in a matter of weeks. Every time. Mental illness problems. I ended up having a last minute baby sprinkle over the weekend at Restoration Hardware. It was perfect. I'm so glad I did it. My sis-in-law got me a baby car camera. My girlfriends got him the cutest clothes. It was just a lot of fun. I've been really trying to embrace these last few weeks of just me, myself, and I, because we haven't been in the baby stage in so long. I know that going back into the season is going to be an adjustment. Since he will be in our room for the first 6 months, I'm trying to make it as organized as possible. We are going to be using the Ubi diaper pail. This is the same one we used with Kenzie. We brought it all the way from Seattle and it's held up so well. We got a snake plant for our room. It's a great air purifier. I went through some PR. I got this new sunscreen. It's going to be perfect for those hot months coming up. I wiped down our windows and all of the surfaces, trying to get every nook and cranny done. Finally hung the last picture that needed to be here. I added new rug grippers to the corner of our rug. These things are amazing. I get them on Amazon and they just hold everything in place. I also ordered new sheets. Those should be here on Friday. James is literally counting down the days until my pregnancy pillow is no longer a third wheel in our relationship. How quickly he forgets though. We're about to have a permanent third wheel in our room that he cannot get rid of. Our space is ready for him and everything is in its place. I'm 35 weeks pregnant and I can officially see that finish line, which I'm so happy about. I'm just not having a whole bunch of fun over here. I also have gestational diabetes, which has been a journey in itself. I'm trying to get my blood sugar numbers down. They put me on medication, but if I can't, then I may be induced at 37 or 38 weeks, which in my calculations is 3 weeks away. So it's time to kick it into gear and find the energy within my soul, even though my body is screaming no. I went with the Kikuru peanut changing pad. This thing is so nice. I get why there were so many reviews. It's very squishy and plush and I love that you can wipe it down. I also love this Ubi weighted wipe dispenser. It's just so easy to get them out. I'm keeping hand sanitizer nearby. I love the Safely one. It smells so good. Also lotion for all the little baby massages in my near future. And then all of my baby essentials like diapers and wipes are right beneath the pad to make my life easier. I also got a diaper caddy. This is going to go out in the living room. We're going to be playing around with diapers to see what ones work best. We're going to start with Honest and kind of work our way from there. I also picked up the Millie Moon ones at Target. These are so soft. I don't know how well they hold, but it'll be a journey. Of course, every caddy needs wipes. I'm also including a bum spatula, hand sanitizer, and diaper rush cream. My safe place is still Pinterest after all of these years. They have the best ideas, but it said to include a few outfits just in case they blow out. Also a swaddle blanket. I love Solly Baby. Their fabric is seriously perfection. It's butter. I actually might take that one to the hospital. I'm telling you, you can never have too many burp rags. I use these constantly with Kenzie, so I'm throwing a few in. Also, a changing mat is always handy to have. Preparing for this baby, let alone my son, is so surreal. I never thought this day would be here. Can't wait to see him and cuddle him. I'm not one of those moms that can connect with her baby inside the womb. Like, to me, it's an alien until further notice. But as each day goes on, I'm getting more and more confident that this little man is about to steal my heart and flip our world upside down, and I cannot wait. My newborn has decided sleep is just not for him, so that has set me back a few days on this project, definitely taking longer than expected, but I'm back and we're gonna finish this. I've seen a few people use these $40 bookshelves to organize their closet, thought that was genius. We also added the rods. We got our supplies from Home Depot. I'm starting with 3 to see how I like them in here. It came to $130, great affordable option, and it was a perfect fit. Originally, James's things were to the left when you walk in, but as you can see, he doesn't even utilize half of the shelf, so it makes more sense to send my things over to that side. Now all of his things are neatly organized and tucked away behind the door. I'm at the front end of the closet and it's going to give me a lot more room to work with. I'm storing my tote bags and backpacks on the top of the wire shelf. I also got these cool purse hangers to organize all of my smaller handbags. If you couldn't tell, I am a Coach handbag girl. I love them. They hold up so well. The quality is unmatched. If there's one thing about me, I love an accessory, whether that's handbags, sunglasses, shoes, jewelry. That may be because of body dysmorphia. Clothes just seem to send me down a staircase of dark thoughts. Accessories, they don't do that. So word to the wise, just buy the bag. Okay, get the sunglasses. They cover up dark circles when you're crying, and they do not discriminate, and they will not make you feel bad about yourself. God, I'm so inspirational. Okay, moving along, I had to do a hard edit on my shoes. I don't know what ball I think I'm being invited to, owning 30 pairs of heels, but chances are, if I'm not flat on the ground, I'm not going. I'm keeping all of my shoes that I wear on a regular basis on this shoe rack so they're easy to see, and then all of my Cinderella slippers, if you will, I'm keeping in these storage boxes. Another useful organizer for your closet are these clear dividers. They look really good. I'm storing all of my jeans on the right and all of my jean shorts on the left. Maybe it'll give me motivation to actually fit in any of them. For the bottom shelf, this is for all of my sweatshirts because apparently I still need 12 of them living in Florida. This hanging organizer was a great find, I must say. It hooks right onto your shelf, and I love that it comes with drawers so that it doesn't look as cluttered but still gives you a lot of storage. This closet is huge, which is amazing, but I feel like there's so much unused space. The ceilings are super high, so I hope to one day do this space justice, but for now, I feel like I'm creating a system that's going to work with a lot of different bins and organizers. So far, I love these Target shelves. I just think it makes everything look more put together. For the middle shelf, I didn't do a rod at the top. Instead, I'm putting my perfume and then doing a whole row for my jewelry since it is something I reach for every day. If you're looking for some cute jewelry organizers, I'll link these ones that I found on Amazon. I really love the look of them. I still have a ways to go. I might want to add a makeup desk, and I have another shelf to fill, but I finished by vacuuming. Mama is tired. Progress is better than no progress at all. I have an only child for 1 more month, which is filling me with so many emotions, so I'm going to clean my almost 7-year-old's room, even though I know she's fully capable of doing this herself. I'm trying to soak in every second I can with just her before her brother gets here. I've been oddly emotional this whole pregnancy about her not being my only child anymore. I don't know if that's normal, but we've just been through so much together. Even in pregnancy, I tried to have an abortion 3 times, which is a story for another day, but just her coming into the world, I was so broken and lost, and I do believe she's brought me back to life in so many ways. Then she lost her grandpa, who is her best friend. Navigating that journey together, we have just created such a close bond. I honestly cannot imagine loving another child as much as I love Kenzie, but so many parents say your heart just expands. But are they lying? Do they secretly have a favorite?
Her hair's so pretty, isn't it, Mom?
It's really the unknown of it all and how different our lives will be, even financially. Now you have to think about 2 kids. Like, Kenzie has got a stuffed animal for every event in her life. Like, God bless the parents of multiples, twins, triplets, quads, and beyond. Those are God's toughest soldiers, and thankfully I was not enlisted. And here I am complaining about 2 kids with a 7-year age gap. I think I'll be just fine, but it's okay to have worry and anxiety about what your new life is going to look like, no matter how many kids you have. We never intended to have such a large age gap. Life just kind of slapped me in the face, and I've had to go through a lot mentally in order to feel ready to bring another human into the world. So that does worry me, the age gap. How are they going to navigate life together? Are they going to even like each other? I know they're going to be in such different stages of life. Having a daughter was my biggest dream in life, so these past 7 years have been so fun. Just getting to know her, going on all of our adventures together. I just love her so much. I mean, heck, I definitely has spoiled her, I won't lie. I'm stocking her mini fridge in her room. This child is blessed and she knows it. So I know her world is going to change a little bit, but I think that is the best thing for her. She's going to learn responsibility, how to share, how to just be a more compassionate individual. I don't know where I've intended this voiceover to go, but if you've stuck with me, thank you for listening to all of my thoughts and worries. I'm really excited for this new chapter of our lives, and I think our family will feel so full. Here's everything I packed in my hospital bag with my second baby. There's things I used and didn't use, so let's get into it. The Freedom Mom Perry bottle and their disposable underwear are the best, way better than the hospital's. 2 pairs of high-waisted underwear, 2 pairs of grippy socks, regular socks because my feet get really cold, 2 nursing bras from Skims. They are so comfortable, definitely recommend. For clothes, I say keep it simple. I brought 2 pajama dresses that button down, which is super easy for nursing. I brought black pajama shorts and pajama pants along with a t-shirt and a really comfy robe. I wanted to stay as organized as possible, so I did a separate cube for my going home outfit, which I ended up not wearing because we didn't leave the hospital until 11 p.m., but it was going to be cute. All blue, of course. I brought 1 pair of sandals that I wore to the hospital. The comfier, the better. I decided to bring a rolly suitcase. I figured that would be easier for my husband since there was a lot to carry. Now, this may be controversial, but I am pro getting ready, doing your skincare, feeling your best while you're in the hospital. I know not everyone feels that way, and I am completely comfortable with looking like a bridge troll, which I do most of the time, but for some reason doing this at the hospital just makes me feel more like myself. I feel refreshed. So you do you, but I did bring all of my makeup and skincare, and I did use both. I ended up getting my hair done the week prior, which I'm so happy I ended up doing. It made me feel so much better about myself. I brought my curling iron and a few hair products. I thought I would use those for pictures, but I didn't. I also brought eyelash extensions. That was ambitious. I did not use those. We also brought a duffel bag. This was for James's like 2 things and my miscellaneous stuff. Just trust me, bring the snacks. You're gonna want options. The last thing you need is a hangry husband. Bring the baby book for footprints, headphones, tripod. I love my instant camera. It captured the best memories. This fan was everything, the best thing I brought. Also ring light if you're into that. An extra long charger cord, that came in handy. Delicious beverages, and of course more snacks, preferably the ones that have crack in them like Kit Kat. Calming essential oil, and of course my water tumbler. I would have cried if I forgot that and sent James home. Then James filled his last 2 items in the bag and off he went. I can't stress this enough. Bring your own blanket. You're gonna want it. These are my favorite from Sunset Snuggles. They are so soft and plushy. That's everything you need. Now good luck having a baby. I've officially kept a little human alive for a week, and that is worth celebrating. I am feeling very sleep deprived. I forgot how hard the newborn stage is. I had to get out of the house. We are outside of Target and Home Goods. I have a few things to pick up for baby and me, so I figured you could come with me. We have about an hour until I start leaking out of places you don't want to know about. So let's go. Home Goods first. I'm looking for a baby hamper and thank you cards. I haven't been here in so long. I've missed it. These baskets are so cute. I don't need them, but I definitely want them. This one is pretty cute. It is on clearance for 12 bucks. I just don't know if it's too small. His clothes are itty bitty, so we're gonna try it. I found this really cute dog toy basket I'm gonna get for Monkey. Kenzie's birthday's coming up, so I'm gonna get her some candles for her cake. Let's check out. When you're wearing a diaper, it makes you want to get out of stores faster. Next up, Target. I have some returns. $126.51 back, so free money. I want all the flowy clothes right now, so we're gonna try this. He's like swimming in his clothes, and he doesn't have a lot of newborns, so I'm gonna get these. They're really soft. We're also gonna try a different flow for his bottles, so I'm gonna get the size 4. First bath soon. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'm gonna get it. I'm hitting a wall, but I need snacks. Okay, I need to calm down. Watermelon is the best flavor. I love a Baby Bell cheese, but I can't justify spending $12. I'm gonna try this brand. It's called Balance, okay? I feel like this is a racket, but we're gonna try it. Okay, I'm getting dizzy. Let's get out of here. Now I'm officially more tired than when I started, so let's go home. Part 2 of me getting the sudden urge to reorganize all of my kitchen cabinets before baby arrives. This has been a project I've been putting off for far too long. We moved into this house and kind of just threw everything in the cabinets with no rhyme or reason. I act as if we moved in yesterday, like we haven't been here for the past year, with our cabinets looking this exact same way for the entirety of that time. But like my excuse is I'm making organs every day. I'm developing a human brain that's going to function in the real world soon. So like, what have you been up to? You know? All that being said, kitchen cabinets do overwhelm me. Don't even get me started on bottom cabinet. You're telling me I have to bend down, grab a pan, then cook with that pan, and then clean the pan, put it back when I have DoorDash on my phone. For a lazy girl with back problems, it's just not my favorite thing. But I did find these really cool pull-out shelves on Amazon, so I think this is going to make my life a little bit easier. I got rid of so much stuff, which felt really good. I only kept things that I use on a regular basis. Like, did I really need 6 colanders as if a fruit or vegetable is entering my mouth often? The pull-out organizers are a game changer. They have an adhesive on the bottom that sticks right to your shelf. They don't budge, and surprisingly, they hold quite a lot of stuff. Convenience is my middle name, so of course for the bottom cabinet, I wanted everything to be easy to reach, not a lot of clutter. These are things we don't reach for on a daily basis, but still function well for our family, like mixing bowls and food containers. Then for the top cabinet, I had to have my Tupperware. These are my prized possessions. We use these all the time. The Rubbermaid brand is elite. Just trust me, get them. They truly are the best quality and hold up so well. And then for the second shelf, I wanted all of my baking essentials. I filled these up recently and it's just so satisfying to look at. I do love the OXO containers. You can get a set at Costco for pretty inexpensive and it definitely keeps everything fresh and lasting forever. I have a bunch of backstock of seasonings and spices, so I put them in their own containers. Top shelf has cookie cutters, a bin of miscellaneous items that I really have no idea what to do with, cake mixes, and apparently 6 cans of cornstarch for my 18 children that I'm going to be making pies for. And this is what I call a successful organizing day. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's Easter week. We are hosting at our house, so I figured I'd take you on my errands. I'm outside of Target. We're gonna get some Easter basket things for Kenzie. I want to go to Costco, the Dollar Tree, maybe pick up a newborn outfit for the hospital for a little guy since I haven't done that yet. So let's go. I love these little plant stakes. They're only $1, so I'm picking up a few more. Kenzie loves Band-Aids, so I'm grabbing these for her Easter basket. These little candle bunnies are so cute. I might get these for the centerpiece on our table. Joy Lab right now, so cute. I wanted something neutral for his birth announcement, so I'm thinking this striped one, so I might get this. This one is cute though. Now I'm torn because I like this one too. Bubbles. I'm gonna add in a practical item like shoes, but I'm really sad they don't have her size in these. I'm not crazy about any of them, so I'm gonna pass on the shoes. Apparently this mascara is amazing, so I'm gonna try. I hate leaving a store feeling like I forgot something, and now I'm going to be thinking about this all day until I remember. But I haven't eaten yet, so I'm nauseous, so we need to get food. I'm trying to decide between my usual, which is Jersey Mike's, or trying something new. First, I gotta get my finger prick. You can just call me Dr. Meredith Grey now that I've actually learned to use this thing. Blood sugar's good, let's go eat. I hope this doesn't steer me wrong. I ventured out and got Chicken Salad Chick because I wanted to try their new Caesar wrap. I'm a sucker for a good Caesar wrap, so I'm hoping for the best. I approve. It's crazy how you can go from absolutely famished to food is absolutely disgusting in a matter of minutes, but my stomach is happy and full. Now we're going to Dollar Tree. Well, this Dollar Tree has seen better days. They have so many different choices for eggs. I am loving the selection. I remember when this place used to be the Dollar Tree, not the $5 Tree. Now it's just sad and empty, but I got what I needed. I'm trying to convince myself to get out of the car because going through Costco in my pregnant state seems like a task that I'm not up to. I feel like an injured bird trapped inside an elephant's body. So this isn't my particular idea of fun, but I only need 2 things, so I just gotta suck it up and get through it. I really hope the one thing I'm wanting is still here. We saw it yesterday and I hit it. It's for Kenzie's Easter basket, so fingers crossed. Why does having this feel like the epitome of being an adult? Okay, I'm feeling hopeful. Yay, I'm so happy they still have it. A giant squishmallow. It's so cute. They're only $24.99. Naturally, I had to come out into their garden section. I still cannot believe their prices sometimes. These palms are $24.99. This star jasmine is really what I'm after. I think I found a good one. I got my 2 things. Now let's get out of here. It's never not madness here. I've officially made it home. Thank you, Jesus. That outing may have well just sent me into labor. The Braxton Hicks are hicking. If you know, you know. I'm gonna go lay horizontal, but I really appreciate you hanging out, and I hope you have a great Easter week. Come spend the day with me at 31 weeks pregnant while I take my 3-hour glucose test since I failed my 1 hour. I woke up, got some snuggles from my boy Monkey. I had about 15 minutes to pull myself together and not look like a mountain troll. Picked out a comfortable outfit because that is my middle name. Hated the sweater. Switched it to a cardigan. Quickly brushed my teeth while I was half asleep. And since I'm incapable of bending over or tying my shoes, I asked James to put on my strappy sandals, which went less than great. So I ended up switching to my Nikes. When in doubt, brush it out, girl. I took a comb to my hair, which was a win. They were on a baseball cap. which to me solves all of my problems, put on my new jewelry, decided to smell like the breath of fresh air that I am. I took my emotional support makeup bag with me. I won't be putting any on, it's just nice to know it's there for me. Quickly grabbed my crack, aka Nugget Ice, and was out the door. We just painted it for the 3rd time, so tell me you like it, even if you don't. My sweater got stuck on my makeup bag and I was already in a rush. To lift the morale, I put on my favorite podcast, Yes, I'm a Giggler. It is so funny. It also didn't hurt that it was so beautiful. Definitely gave me some serotonin. 26 people were waiting in the lobby. I had 5 minutes to drink a little dranky drink, which I don't think tastes bad, just makes me nauseous. Got my first blood draw, which I'll spare you the footage. Then made my way over to Walmart, which I thought was the perfect way to pass time. Stopped in the garden section first, grabbed some more perennials that I love. I needed to get some Easter basket things for Kenzie. I really do think spring shopping is my favorite. I just love all of the fun colors. They had out all of their Easter stuff, which by the way, did you know is in March this year? So bizarre. Also, whoever works at Peeps is clearly working for Satan himself because those are criminal. Needed the blood of Jesus to wash over me after seeing those flavors, so added the coloring book to show my support. Also one of these cute pouches, some tattoo art, and this chocolate apparently is great for cleansing the soul. I feel like getting one of these tacky baskets and a bathing suit on Easter is a rite of passage. I still have the best memories from mine. Per usual, Walmart was slaying with the fits. I saw some new sets that I hadn't seen for baby boy, and these are so Florida coated, so naturally I grabbed a few. At this point, I was having a great old time by myself, but I figured I'd better get back because could you imagine if I missed it? I would have to start all over. Thankfully, I made it with 4 minutes to spare, and they did that one really quick, so I hopped on over to Home Depot, and this was the next hour that I had to kill. Now this is my therapy. Perusing any garden center will fill my cup all the way to the top. I don't even have to buy anything. However, I did, but that's besides the point. I wasn't planning on buying a whole palm, but it just spoke to me. I'm so excited for this garden season. Everything is so beautiful. Got back just in time for my 4th and final blood draw of the day. My veins hated me. They were not cooperating, so lucky me, got poked multiple times. Then I got to break my fast with my ultimate craving, a number 8 club sub from Jersey Mike's, then headed home. Let's pack baby's diaper bag for the hospital since he could be here in a matter of weeks. I did so much research on diaper bags. There are so many to choose from. I went with the fawn design. This is their original. It is amazing quality. I did the diaper bag bundle, so it comes with everything. Stroller straps, a pacifier case, a bottle case. There's multiple straps to make it either backpack style or you can carry it on your shoulder. What really sold me is how wide the opening is. If you know, you know. It has 12 pockets. It comes with a gorgeous changing pad and clutch. It just feels so luxe. Also a bottle pouch, which is insulated. I am packing this for the hospital, so I know it's going to change over time, but I'm grabbing the essentials, of course, putting wipes in there. I'm going to be breastfeeding in the hospital, but just in case, I'm bringing a little bit of formula and just 1 bottle. I got this cute baby zippered pouch on Amazon. I'm filling it with things I think I might need. I just like to be over prepared. We have hand sanitizer, Aquaphor, gas relief drops, some burp rags. I know the hospital does provide a lot. I don't want to overpack, but also I don't want to underpack. So it's a fine line. Then in the clutch, I'm going to be putting all of his clothes. I am bringing quite a few things just because I don't know how long we'll be there. I love all of his little outfits. I'm bringing a few zippered onesies in newborn, also a 0 to 3 months because I'm not sure how big he's going to be. A little outfit for the ride home with socks and 2 hats. I also have a little onesie for him to meet Kenzie in that says little brother. That's going to be the best moment ever. A Velcro swaddle is a necessity. They're like little ninjas and can get out of the other one so easily. If you're a first-time mom, just get it. I'm also bringing a lightweight blanket. This thing is so soft and comfy. A wooden name sign I found on Amazon for his birth announcement that I'm going to bring along. A wet bag in case there's a blowout. And just a few diapers for the ride home or if we stop anywhere. Bringing a few different brands of pacifiers. This one is glow in the dark, which is a cool feature. And then the itsy ritzy ones. I just think they're so cute. Babies are so unpredictable, so who knows if he'll even like them, but fingers crossed for my sanity. Disposable diaper bag sacks and a sound machine. This is everything I'm putting in here. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. If you think I am, please let me know, or if you have a suggestion of something I need, I'm all ears. I also am going to bring his boppy pillow because I think that might come in handy if I'm nursing. I need to decide if I want to do shoulder or backpack straps. I really like that I have both options. I'm also bringing his cozy blanket. These are the best blankets in the world. They're from Sunset Snuggles. And that's it. We are ready to go. For the next 24 hours, I have to fill this large container up with my pee. Let's talk about it. My ring light just died, so you're just gonna be getting the natural me today. Honestly, peeing is any pregnant woman's party trick, so this should be a piece of cake for me. I'm now 37 weeks pregnant and I have gestational diabetes. So yesterday was just like any other day. I went to my weekly checkup. I peed in the cup, handed it off. Then my midwife came in and said, "You're heading to labor and delivery. You might be having a baby today." I was like, "Ma'am, I have cucumbers in my garden that still need to be planted. My car seat has not been delivered. I have yet to pack my hospital bag. What do you mean I have to have a baby?" So basically there was a concerning amount of protein in my urine, which I didn't really know too much about. There's this thing called preeclampsia that you can get that can be a little bit dangerous if it's not treated. And over the course of last week, I was not feeling very good. My blood pressure one day was like 140 over 100. So I let her know that information. And just to be safe, she was like, "We need to figure out what's going on." I headed over to the hospital. They got me checked in. They set me up in a cute little room. Then I was just chilling for like 3 hours. They took my blood. They were monitoring baby for 2 hours. It was kind of nice. It was like a little retreat, a getaway, if you will. I was just relaxing. And then the doctor came in and gave me some updates. My labs came back normal. Baby was monitoring okay. My blood pressure was evening out. It was just this protein situation that they're concerned about. They don't want to ignore it because basically your kidneys can start to shut down. You could start to have seizures and die. So I would love not to do that. He said, "I feel comfortable sending you home right now. However, we are going to be sending you with this giant gallon container. And your job is to collect every droplet that comes out of your body." I said, "Bet." So that's what I'll be doing for the next 24 hours. I then bring it back to the hospital. They'll check it, and if it is higher than what he wants, then he said, "We're having a birthday party this weekend," which honestly I'm not mad about because I'm so ready to meet this little alien that's been swimming inside. If the levels come back okay, then he's just gonna cook for about another week or so. I don't know. I'm so done. I am so tired. Another symptom that I was having was my eyes felt swollen. They didn't look swollen though. They just hurt and throbbed in my hands and feet. So if you are pregnant, definitely keep an eye on your body. Pregnancy is such a roller coaster of emotions. I don't know if there's a place I can leave a Yelp review, but 10/10, do not recommend the 3rd trimester. It is hard. Pregnancy in general is hard, but I just cannot sleep. I am not comfortable. I feel so out of sorts. Just be mindful of preeclampsia, research it, but obviously don't scare yourself. There are so many women that have healthy, normal pregnancies, but it is good to be aware and just know the risks. Also, side tangent, because this has been living rent-free in my head. When I was at the hospital yesterday, there were apartment buildings across the street, and I watched a lady climb over her balcony. She was on the 2nd story. It was pretty high up, and she jumped off. I thought she broke her legs. I was just thinking of all the possibilities that could have been happening in that situation. I was like, did the wife come home? Is she the mistress? Is she trying to escape? There's so many possibilities. I have not been very good about pregnancy updates, even with my friends or family. I just don't feel like myself pregnant. It's like my least favorite version of myself. But don't you worry, once baby is here, get ready for all of the delicious, chunky baby content. All that being said, I have so much to get done today. My car seat literally just got delivered, so I'm gonna go unbox that, install it. I'm gonna pack my hospital bag, plant my plants, and do a million other things. I need an everything shower. Probably should eat some food at some point, but thanks so much for watching if you made it this far, and let's have a baby. This is only my 2nd garden season and I have learned so much. So if I can do it, anyone can. This year we're expanding and transforming our space to create the garden of my dreams. This is where we started and this is where it's heading. My vision is finally coming to life. There's still more work to be done and I will share all of the details with you. But today I'm focusing on getting my workbench prepped and ready for the spring season. I got this off Amazon last summer and I've gotten so much use out of it. It definitely has some wear and tear from the winter season, but nothing that can't be fixed. I'm excited to decorate it and make it look cute again. I never really pictured myself gardening. I thought it was an old person thing until I started doing it and realized how much fun and therapeutic it is. I'm using this seed storage box that I got last year for some of my garden tools. I did use this for seeds last year, which was a rookie mistake because rain got in there and ruined all of them. It's really just trial and error for me over here. I did get some really cute decor items though to kind of jazz up the space. I got some things from the Target dollar spot. They have a really good spring section right now. Like, is a bird actually going to come to this little house? Probably not, but it was pink, so it was definitely coming home with me. I also got this really cute cement snail. For the more useful things, I'm obsessed with this organic plant food. I swear it does wonders. Also, neem oil keeps any bugs away, and of course every girl needs a pretty shovel. I'm storing my extra pots down below. I added a hook for my scissors and a hook for my hand broom, which this thing has come in so handy because it tends to get real dirty up in here. And are you even a real gardener if you don't have a cute watering can? Now, if you've made it this far and you're thinking, could this be the thing that cures my depression, but you feel overwhelmed and don't know where to start, get the Kitchen Garden Revival book. This thing has helped me so much. She makes it very easy and simple to understand. Everything is organized and now we're ready to start planting. Come join me and we can learn this thing together. Come spend the first day postpartum with me. We got home late last night from the hospital. It was so nice to sleep in our own bed. The sun was shining. Hospital bag stuff was everywhere. I woke up and pumped. Lincoln has been giving us 3-hour stretches, which has been really nice. He's super chill, but I know this could change at any second, so I'm just crossing my fingers. I cannot get over the newborn scrunch. I have been waiting for this moment. I'm trying to soak it all in. I won't lie, after 7 years of not having a newborn, I forgot how full on this season is. It's nonstop. nonstop. And I just cannot believe those little feet were inside of me the day before. My emotions have been very intense. I get these uncontrollable crying sessions that I'm not a fan of, so I've been trying to give myself grace. We are combo feeding, so that has been super helpful. This stork appeared in our yard from one of my best friends. That was so sweet, and it makes me smile every time I see it. We picked up Kenzie early from school so she could come with us to Lincoln's first doctor appointment. I really had a desire to just spend the day as a family of 4. She was so sweet and helpful with everything. I was in so much pain, in tears honestly, because the cramps were non-stop, but we had to stop at Target for some essential items. This location is always jam-packed, so I was so grateful it wasn't. Picked up all of my breastfeeding essentials because, ouch, pain medication, and of course bubbles. Kenzie did not leave Lincoln's side. It was a free-for-all on the snacks because these have not been in our house for a minute with my gestational diabetes. Feels like we're the unsupervised children at this point. Everything goes and it's a party. The cashier was concerned why I was out of the house, and honestly at this point I was too, because I was struggling. I was so excited to get home. I was exhausted. Such a sweet drive home with all of my babies. I opened some packages, the sweet gift from Coterie I loved. James was sleep deprived and contemplating his life decisions. He took a nap. We ordered Texas Roadhouse to go for dinner, which was delicious. We wrapped up the night by reading to Lincoln and lots of snuggles, and I ended it with crying to High School Musical 3. The first 24 hours after birth is my favorite experience in life. I don't know what it is, the serotonin, the adrenaline, it's just delicious. And this time Kenzie got to meet her first sibling and little brother. They had been in the waiting room for hours. It was way past Kenzie's bedtime. She was stressed something happened to me because it took so long. So by the time she met, she was a little off-put by his presence. They headed home to get some rest. The first meal after birth hit so differently. I got to watch my comfort show. Then I got a whole 45 minutes of sleep. They came in early morning, gave us breakfast. I need to spread more light on the after-birth cramps. Those are unreal. I was trying to pop pills like candy. It hurt so bad. This day, I got to eat so much food. It was delicious. They even brought us a celebratory dinner. That deliriously tired but euphoric state after birth is perfection. Then the family came and joined us. Kenzie was finally ready to hold her brother for the first time. I wanted her to feel ready. She needs some time to process things. And give him a kiss. Oh, too much to ask.
Too much.
But let me tell you, that first interaction, she was hooked. She said, I think I want to marry him, which I'll explain how that works to her later in life. But for now, this was such a good moment. Now that my gestational diabetes is just poof gone, my one request was a bundt cake, delicious. Then we all took naps. We wanted to get discharged, but we had to wait 24 hours after birth. They didn't want to, but they did release us at 11 p.m. This first drive home, I had so much anxiety, which is unlike me, so I know the hormones are working. We got home and Monkey was so excited to meet him.
Brother?
I miss you. Sometimes this dog freaks me out at how human he acts. He was enamored by this whole experience, did not leave our sides, wanted to make sure baby was okay at every second. I swear golden doodles are half human, part dog.
Can I help you?
I'm so happy our car seat is finally here. It literally just got delivered in the nick of time. So I'm gonna unwrap this. We did go with the Nuna Pippa RX, I believe. It's the Pottery Barn version. And I love this car seat. We used the original with Kenzie and it's just the best. My body is telling me no. I forgot the quality of this car seat. It just feels so plush and luxe. Here is a close-up of the color. I ended up going with the Droplet Dot Taupe, which you can only get at Pottery Barn. I was torn between the Hazelwood and this color. I really liked the polka dot newborn insert. This just has some cute details like the leather trim. It also has this leather tag, a gorgeous leather handle. It has a mesh opening in the back. You can check on baby if you need. There wasn't many reviews about this specific color, so I wasn't really sure what I was getting. The Hazelwood color is gorgeous. It's like a taupe gray, but a lot of the reviews said it looked more gray in person, and I would say the same for this color. What I remember really loving about this car seat is how easy it was to get in and out of the car. There's a latch right here, comes right off, and then it's super easy to click in. There are 4 different positions this car seat has. If for some reason you don't have the base, you can put the car seat in any car, do the shoulder belt method, and it is super secure. A big draw for this car seat and why we picked it again is because it's so easy to install. I can do it no problem. These just go right into the seat. They click in. I like that it rocks super easily when it's not in the base. I love how easy the inserts are to take out. You can just throw them in the wash if there's a blowout or accident. If you need to tighten the straps, it's super easy. You just push down this button and pull this. You can put the handle back when it's not in use if it's in the way. There's 2 buttons on the side that just push in like that. It has this beautiful adjustable canopy and it even extends more. This is one of my favorite parts. The screen comes down. It has magnets in here, so it's really easy to just clip on here. Your baby's protected from the sun or anyone that you don't want seeing them. She's practicing for her little brother. What do you think, monkey? Definitely stand by Nuna. Do your research. There are so many car seats out there, so it is hard to try and pick the best one. I love it, and I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I went with this color. I was so torn. Now I'm just waiting for James to get home with the car so we can install it. Then I gotta put our hospital bag, diaper bag, everything in the car and get that set up. Let's go have a baby.
Come on now, bud.
Give me Lincoln.
All right.
There you go. Here she is. Oh, little baby's gonna be right there.
Come on, baby.
Just want to lay back. Just
Yeah, just chill. I'm getting induced at 37 weeks. I just got my IV put in, which honestly is the worst part for me. So uncomfortable. I just took my first dose of the oral medication, so hopefully that'll soften my hoo-ha right up. I just said I had a headache, and now he apparently has a headache. His tooth hurts. God forbid. It's 4:45. I just got my 3rd dose of medicine. My contractions are 2 to 4 minutes apart right now. They're getting less and less enjoyable. It's 7:30 a.m. I made it through the night. So tired. I barely slept. They're gonna let me eat, so I'm excited about that.
We got a gourmet meal today. It's gonna be grits, sausage, and eggs. Sausage.
Looks so gross. Got a green drink. This actually looks pretty good. I'm not having any fun. So I'm 6 centimeters and they're gonna break my water. Ow. Are you gonna stop, Robin?
Oh.
This hurts. Just got some fluids and I'm about to get my epidural. I'm bouncing on this little ball. It feels so good. I wish I was a man sometimes. Like, can't we switch off? James is getting ready.
You ready for this? I need.
I feel like a wreck.
Pray for Kelsey and her health. Thank you, God, that your Holy Spirit fills this room. Thank you, God, that you're here with us, guiding everything, guiding every hand.
It's 3 p.m. I'm getting ready to push.
Epidural is working, I guess.
The epidural is thriving.
Definitely. Almost there. Love you, Lincoln.
Good. Okay, relax. It's okay. I know, it's hard. You got this, big muffin,
You are
and push.
So strong.
Worth the work, okay?
Hi, happy birthday.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. We want him to cry.
Done.